why some people hide their emotions, and what it really means. Some of the most difficult people to read are not mysterious by nature, they're careful by design. Research in psychology shows that when someone grows up in an environment where their emotions were punished, ignored, or exploited, they learn an important survival skill. Hide what you feel. If expressing sadness led to being told, "Stop being dramatic," if showing excitement was met with indifference, or if vulnerability was used against them later, the mind adapts. It builds protection. Over time, that protection becomes part of who they are. So what others interpret as cold, distant, or hard to understand is often something much deeper. A system built to stay safe. Imagine a child who cries and is told to be quiet or is mocked for being sensitive. That child learns quickly. My feelings are not safe here. Years later, as an adult, they may struggle to express even basic emotions, not because they don't feel, but because their body has been trained to associate expression with risk. Or consider someone who once trusted deeply, shared their fears, their hopes, their insecurities, only to have those things used against them in arguments or betrayal. The next time they feel something meaningful, they pause. They filter. They hold back, not out of indifference, but out of memory. Their guardedness is not emptiness. It's structure. It's like architecture built after a storm. Stronger walls, fewer windows. Not because they hate the outside world, but because they've already seen what can happen when everything is left open. This also means something important. These individuals often feel more than they show, not less. But they've learned to process it internally. They observe before they speak. They trust slowly. And when they finally do open up, it's not casual, it's significant. Understanding this can change how we relate to them. Instead of labeling someone as closed off, we can approach with patience. Instead of demanding immediate openness, we can create consistency. Because people like this don't respond to pressure, they respond to safety over time. For example, a friend who rarely talks about their feelings might not need advice or pushing. They might just need someone who listens without judgment consistently until their nervous system realizes this is different. Or in relationships, a partner who struggles to express emotions might not be uninterested. They might simply need reassurance that their vulnerability won't be punished or dismissed. Over time, with trust, their walls don't just drop, they open, piece by piece. And that's the key. What was built for protection doesn't disappear instantly, but it can soften in the presence of genuine safety. So when you encounter someone who is hard to read, don't assume there's nothing there. There's a story behind that silence. There's experience behind that restraint. There's feeling behind that stillness. You're not looking at coldness. You're looking at someone who learned, very early, that their emotions needed a place to hide and got very good at building it.